Look broke because of your clothes. That sounds harsh, but it's the exact wake up call that you need. Most men don't realize that the way they're dressed sends a message long before anyone ever gives them the chance to show who they really are. You might be ambitious, disciplined, and hardworking, but if your clothes don't communicate that, people assume the opposite. And in a world where first impressions stick, you can't afford to look careless or sloppy. Looking broke has less to do with your bank account and more to do with the signals that you send through your appearance. You don't need expensive designer brands, you just need to look sharp. The difference between a man who looks like he's winning and a man who looks like he's struggling often comes down to nothing more than clothing choices. And listen, this is the kind of transformation I walk men through every single day in my private coaching program. If you want me to personally help you refine your style, upgrade your body, and build a version of yourself that commands respect, then hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment below and get inside while spots are still open. Now let's break down the 5 major reasons your clothes make you look broke and how you can fix them. Point 1. Your clothes don't fit right. The biggest giveaway that a man looks broke is poor fit. Baggy jeans that drag on the floor, shirts that hang off of you like bed sheets, jackets that look 2 sizes too large. These instantly destroy your appearance. On the other end, clothes that are too tight are just as bad. They don't make you look stylish. They make you look uncomfortable, insecure, and trying to show off when you don't have to. Poor fit screams that you didn't care enough to get it right, and that lack of care gets interpreted as lack of status. The same exact shirt can look cheap on one guy and expensive on another, simply because of how it fits. A $20 shirt tailored to your frame will look sharper than an expensive $200 shirt hanging off of you loosely. Fit makes you look intentional, and intentional men look put together. The beauty is, this doesn't require extra money. It just requires attention. The solution is simple. Learn your measurements. Go to a tailor or a clothing store where someone will actually size you properly. Once you know your numbers, neck, chest, waist, inseam, you'll stop guessing and start buying clothes with precision. Then build the habit of getting small adjustments done. Even having your jeans hemmed or your blazer sheath shortened can turn an average piece into something that looks custom. The look alone can make you look like you stepped out of a higher tax bracket, even if everything that you're wearing came off of the sales rack. Fit isn't just part of style, it is the foundation. Ignore it and you'll always look broke. Master it and you'll elevate yourself instantly. You wear worn out basics. You can spot a man who looks broke by his basics. The t-shirts with stretched out collars, jeans that have lost their structure, sneakers that look like they survived a construction site, hoodies with fuzz balls all over them. These things communicate laziness, and laziness looks cheap. People might not consciously point out, oh, his shirt looks old, but subconsciously, they're already lowering your perceived value. Think about this. Your basics are the backbone of your wardrobe. Most of the time, you're not walking around in a 3-piece suit or a high-end blazer. You're in jeans, t-shirts, polos, and sneakers. If these core items look tired, your entire look collapses. Even if you throw on an expensive jacket on top, people still can tell. The good news is, fixing this doesn't mean spending thousands. It means rotating your basics regularly. Solid colored t-shirts should be replaced every few months, especially white and black ones. Socks and underwear need to be fresh and not full of holes or stains. Sneakers should be cleaned often, and if they lose shape, it's time for a new pair. Jeans fade over time, and when they lose structure, they need to be swapped out. There's also a psychological element. When you wear fresh, well-kept basics, you carry yourself differently. You feel sharper, and that confidence shows. You start to notice that women and men alike treat you better, even when you can't pinpoint why. It's because you look like a man who pays attention. Good basics don't need to be expensive. H&M, Zara, and even Amazon have amazing basics that you can replace them often and keep them clean. So remember, your basics are like your handshake. If they're sloppy, you look sloppy. If they're fresh and intentional, you look sharp. And that difference alone separates men who look broke from the men who look successful. Point 3. You copy trends instead of building a timeless style. Another reason you look broke is because you're chasing trends. Fast fashion stores pump out flashy pieces designed to grab attention, but they're not built to last. That neon hoodie, those oversized logos, and ripped jeans, they might look good for a few months, but as soon as that trend dies, you're left looking outdated and cheap. And because fast fashion pieces are poorly made, they wear out fast, which only adds to the broke image. The reality is, timeless styles never fail. Men who look expensive aren't the ones chasing the latest Instagram aesthetics. They're the ones who keep it classic. Neutral colors, slim, tailored fit. Pieces that can be worn in multiple ways. Think dark denim, crispy white shirts, clean sneakers, and a versatile blazer. These staples don't scream for attention, they command it through consistency. Men who stand out aren't the ones trying to look like everyone else. They're the ones who have a clear identity. When your wardrobe is built on timeless pieces, you never look outdated. In fact, you'll start to notice that people think you spend way more than you actually did, simply because timeless looks are associated with wealth and stability. Building a timeless wardrobe isn't just about clothes, it's about building a personal image that reflects strength and discipline. And that's exactly what I teach inside my private coaching program. If you want me to walk you step by step through building a style that makes women notice you and men respect you, hit the first link in the description and the pinned comment below right now. Don't waste years looking like everyone else. Build a timeless style that works for you for the rest of your life. Point 4. You don't match your clothes to your body. Here's something most men never consider. Clothes don't just need to fit. They need to fit you. Too many guys pick clothes that fight against their body instead of working with it. A heavier guy wearing skinny jeans looks stuffed and awkward. A lean guy in oversized hoodies looks like a teenager who borrowed his dad's clothes. When your clothes don't match your body, you don't look stylish. You look broke and out of touch. The key is to work with your build. If you're lean, you want clothes that add structure and shape, layered outfits, thicker fabrics, and tailored cuts. If you're bigger, you need clothes that slim your outline without suffocating you. Vertical stripes, structured jackets, and well-fitted pants are a complete game changer to change your body perception. The right clothing can make you look 10 pounds leaner or 10 pounds stronger instantly. Most guys never learn this, so they just keep buying what's on sale or what's trending. But a man who understands his body type automatically separates himself from the pack. He looks intentional, he looks composed, and he looks like he knows what he's doing. The other benefit is confidence. When your clothes match your frame, you stop fidgeting, adjusting, or hiding. You start standing taller because you know that you look good. And that confidence is what people really notice. So stop fighting against your body and start dressing in a way that highlights your strengths. When your wardrobe is chosen with your body in mind, you stop looking like you're trying to fit in and you start looking like a man who stands out. That's the difference between broke style and sharp style. It's not money, it's mastery. Point 5. You ignore details that make or break your look. The final reason you look broke comes down to details. Wrinkled shirts, shoes with scuffs, belts that don't match, loud logos plastered across your chest, cheap accessories that scream fake gold, or oversized watches that look almost cartoonish. These little things tell the world whether you're paying attention or not. And when you don't pay attention, people assume you're careless, and careless looks broke. Expensive men don't always wear expensive clothes. They wear clean clothes. Their shirts are pressed. Their shoes are polished. Their accessories are minimal but sharp. They know that the smallest details leave the biggest impressions. When you iron your shirt, match your belt to your shoes, and keep your grooming tight, you instantly raise your perceived value. The problem is, most men think details don't matter. They figure it's just a belt or it's just a t-shirt. But those just details are what separate the man who looks like he has standards from the man who looks like he just rolled out of bed. Think about it. If you show up with a wrinkled t-shirt, people don't assume that your iron broke. They just assume you don't care. Less is more when it comes to details. Stick to simple, clean accessories. Keep logos to a minimum. Invest in one good watch instead of 3 cheap ones. Shine your shoes once a week. These little things take almost no time, but they change the entire way that you are seen. At the end of the day, details either betray you or elevate you. And the man who masters them never looks broke, no matter what he's wearing. So let's wrap this up. You don't look broke because of your income. You look broke because of your choices. Clothes that don't fit, worn out basics, chasing trends, ignoring your body shape, and skipping details. These are the 5 reasons you're sabotaging yourself. But once you fix them, you start sending a completely different message. One of competence, respect, and strength. And if you want me to guide you step by step through this transformation, then join my private coaching program today. I'll show you how to master your style, your body, and your confidence so that wherever you go, you're treating like the man you're becoming. Hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to get inside. Because once you stop looking broke, you'll start living like the man that you know that you can be.